What's up, YouTube family? It's Amaria Brown, Shoot Your Shot, and I'm back with another video. Today's topic of discussion is positive relationship skills. The purpose of positive relationship skills is to achieve great success in a workspace and in your personal life. It involves self-reflection, practice, and a genuine interest in understanding and connecting with others. It's a tool that you need in life to thrive. So there's plenty of tools that I could give to build and maintain positive relationships, but today I'm only going to give 3 because I don't want this video to be too long. I want to start this off with a question first and foremost. And my question for you is, are you giving to others, to your friends, the same things you wish to receive? Just think about that. Just think about that. Because I often see people, like, I'm just going ahead and say on Facebook, I often see people sharing stuff about people not being real friends and they not giving to people no more because people are unappreciative and things of that nature. And it's just like, but are you being that person though? And I'm not just talking about money, you know, are you giving up your pride, your ego to create a genuine, healthy relationship with another person? So let's go ahead and just get right into it. My first point here is just be authentic. The reason I say be authentic is so that way you can find and attract your kind of people. Because like when people complain about somebody being fake, yeah, they might be fake, you know, but at the same time, were you your true self in the midst of you meeting that person and in the beginning stages of building that relationship? Because sometimes people, they can be people pleasers. They can just go and do what the other person says to make them feel comfortable, to make them feel good. We don't speak up to keep the peace, so we could keep a cordial relationship. We afraid to tell them no. And so it's just like, at a time when you finally do decide to speak up, when you do decide to tell them no, they take it and they do something negative in return because they feel offended, right? But in reality, you wasn't showing up as your true self from the beginning to even see this person's true colors, to therefore call them a friend. So one thing I can say is that the signs, the red flags, they're going to always be there, but it's just, are you paying attention? And you got to also be real with yourself. You got to be real enough to say, like, be yourself. It don't matter what they may want or how you think they may want you to be. If you got to be a certain way to have this person as a friend, then they're not for you, and that's okay. It's not that they're a bad person, they're just not good for you. So that's why I say be authentic, be yourself, so you can attract your kind of people. You catch my drift? Word. So my second point is to be vulnerable. Like I said in the opening statements, be vulnerable, because when you open up your heart, yes, it's risky, but you won't know if you're going to genuinely build a deep connection with somebody if you don't take that risk. So like, be mindful of the things you share, yes, but in the same sense, give a little. If you feel like that person is real, is genuine, sincere, open up a little bit and just see where it goes, because they might open back up with you and y'all might have a connection within the midst of y'all being vulnerable. Y'all might have like share some kind of same history on a situation or something that happened in your past. And that just build deeper connections right there. My last point is to respect boundaries. You yourself should have boundaries as well. And at the same time, you should respect others' boundaries. Respect their personal space. Respect their emotional, physical, mental boundaries. If they don't feel comfortable sharing something with you, don't try to pressure them into telling you. That's not a real friend. You peer pressuring them. Like, respect their boundaries. Don't feel entitled just because y'all close, just because they may have opened up to you in the past about something. That don't mean they have to always tell you what's going on with them in that particular area of their life. We gotta release this entitlement, this spirit of entitlement. And when I say we, because I'm myself included, that's something that I seen that I had to work on, like within my relationships, was entitlement. Feeling like people got to do this and got to do that, and they don't have to. And sometimes, like, we may get hurt by people, but sometimes when we get hurt by people, it's either because they did something to intentionally hurt us, or they didn't do something that we expected them to do, or that we wished or hoped for them to do because we saw them as our friend. But there's a difference. And you just got to know the difference. If somebody's intentionally trying to hurt you, they're not your friend. But if somebody hurt you because they didn't do something that you expected them to do, it's different motives. So they say not to judge people, but judge the fruit that they bear. So it's just like, yeah, it's simple. Judge them by the fruit that they bear. So if you heard of stories in the past of them being conniving, being a snake, that's the fruit. Now, if you choose to ignore that, that's on you, because then when they snake and connive you and deceive you and manipulate you, you know what I'm saying? Now you had to learn from experience when you could have just learned from judging the fruit. So those are my three tools, keys to building and maintaining positive relationship skills. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video too long because it'd be overwhelming for me, and I don't like feeling overwhelmed. So I'm gonna cut this short. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully it added value to you. Like, subscribe. Feel free to share your thoughts, opinions, experiences in the comments. I do respond. Thank you for tuning in. It's Amaria Brown. Shoot your shot. Let's go.